Hello and welcome to the Powerboost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme keeping a safe distance. Keeping a safe distance. When we drive, and especially on a highway, we always want to keep a safe distance between our car and the car in front of us so that there is no accident. So keeping a safe distance, a minimum distance is absolutely essential. In the same way, on the journey of life, in order to be free from inner accidents, inner accidents meaning when I lose my peace of mind, when I get down from my stage, when the inner world comes into turbulence, in order to avoid that, it's important to realize that I need to maintain a safe distance from the car in front of me, which means I need to keep a safe distance from the story of everyone else, of all the characters, including the character that I, the soul, I'm playing. It's like not stretching myself too much so that I come into the sphere of influence of the story world. Because it's only then, and especially when we are on the field of actions, and we are more prone to getting influenced by whatever is happening in the scene of the drama. The more I stay beyond, uh, and a very easy way to maintain a safe distance is to keep telling myself that the two words are really I and mine. And if you go into the subtlety of these two words, it's like we all have a sphere of influence. It's like the identity that we create around ourselves, the aura that we create around ourselves is based on these two words. Who do I feel I am? And what do I feel belongs to me? And so, in order for me to be really safe whilst playing my role in this three-dimensional play of life, it's important for me to not bump into this this cloud of I and mine that everyone else carries, and including what uh, the cloud of I and mine that I have created inside of me. And the more I pay attention uh, to maintaining that distance, even when I come into actions. And so really the method to keep a distance is to keep on telling myself, I am the spiritual being of light. And from that perspective, nothing in this story world actually belongs to me. The only one that belongs to me is the divine. And I, the soul, am invisible, and so is the divine. The more I consciously create this perspective, the more I stay safe. It's like nothing will perturb my state of mind. And just like flights, they also maintain a distance and beyond which they are able to fly uh, without much uh, influence or disturbance of the cloud. It's like they maintain a safe distance in order to fly a certain altitude. In the same way, we also come into the body to perform an action. We perform an action. Soon after that, we remember to go back to our eternal state of being. And that really allows us, our inner mind, to be free from any clutter, to be free from any residual effect of the actions, of the scenes, of the characters. You can also see this as, staying above the line. It's like the line of truth versus the line of the story, the fiction. The more I consciously stay above and beyond, it's like I have created this safe space. Nothing can pull me away from my reality, from my truth. And I feel especially when we are on the field of action and the day is busy, we have so many things to do and accomplish. The more we practice this, maintaining this distance, the more it's easier for me to change my hat, from one action and to another action. So at one time, I'm just focused on action and not to overburden the self with trying to accomplish many things. And so just this uh, gentle reminder that let me keep a safe distance and let me get involved, but in a detached way, so that I maintain the perspective from beyond in a very natural way. So let us experiment with this for a few minutes. As we sit comfortably and relax ourselves, I realize that inside of me lies my eternal truth, eternal reality. And I realize that as a being of light, there's nothing in this physical dimension that belongs to me. And so I don't get influenced by temporary realities. I keep a safe distance from the world of the story. It is outside of my truth. As I step outside this cloud of this bubble of story world, I realize that my safety, my security is here in the dimension beyond. In this dimension, there is nothing to do, nothing to be worried about. I am at a distance, and from this distance, story world looks small. It's like a tiny point. Everything is happening within that tiny point of drama. I've come outside into my reality. In this real world, I live with my eternal parent. I've distanced myself from all the other influences in order to come close to this most beautiful being, the divine. In this company of the divine lies my true safety. I feel completely loved here. This is where I belong. Just like the divine is always beyond, he always sees everything from a distance. In the same way, I've also come here to see everything from a distance. I've zoomed out from the story world. I've zoomed in to the divine. As I let go of the influences of all the stories around me, in order to be filled with the presence of the most beautiful being, the most loving being, the being who knows me completely, the being who loves me unconditionally. As I come closer and closer to this being, I'm also coming closer to my truth, my true form. And from this dimension, I'm able to experience unconditional love towards every being in this world. From this distance, I only see pure, innocent beings, souls. The whole world has faded away into a distance. Spend a moment just basking in this eternal experience. And now, gently, when it is time to return back, take support of the costume and back into the story world. Even whilst enacting my part, I'm easily detached beyond the spheres of influences of I and mine. Whilst being close to the one, I keep a safe distance from the storybook. Om Shanti. Thank you.